Alright, welcome everybody to the first game for our Fargo Angels Bantam team, playing in the Tradition Tournament, host site in Edina. Today's game is facing off against the Woodbury Predators. The Preds are wearing their white sweaters with the blue and gold W as their crest. Angels wearing black, Angels being the away team. Hope everybody's having a wonderful New Year's. And thanks for those that are joining us that weren't able to make the trip. Starting off for the Angels on the face-off, Ethan DeFiore and Jace Peaslin at right wing, Jude Noah at left. Looks like we're having a change at D. Nyquist coming out, and Jenner Peaslin posting on the other D. Off the draw. Puck dumped in by the Preds. Stopped behind the goal line by Noonan. Picked up by Peaslin. Peaslin passes it up to Noah. Noah tries feeding it up to DeFiore. Possession regained by Predators. D-to-D pass. Pressure by Peaslin. Jace Peaslin flips the puck back in towards Preds end. Helped wide by the goalie. Far side pass. Chips it up through the middle. Bouncing puck grabbed out of the air by Peaslin. Player lost a footing, recovered now by Nyquist. Nyquist feeds it up, puck slides off the stick of Noah. Regained possession, neutral zone by the Preds. Shot on target, saved by Noonan. Bodied hard off the puck by Peaslin. Puck slips through the stick of Noah, grabbed near side by 95. 95 in white. Poke checked away beautifully by Noah. He's going to dump the puck back down into Preds end. 71 recovers, passes back near side to 7. 7 wins the red line, dumps it into the far side corner. Giving chase to recover is Theraldson. Louis Theraldson lost it on the turn as he was immediately pressured. Body's tied up along the boards. Loose puck behind the goal line as Cook was pressuring for it. Emineth now on ice, 25 in the Angels. Back to Cook. Cook feeds it up along the boards to Polanski. Polanski feeds it up to Key. Key's flying down ice, puts on the brakes, lost it on the stick turn. And Predators are going to launch it. It's going to be an icing whistle, bringing it back down for a far side face-off. Glove hand of the Predators goaltender. Face-off, Christian Sandy, won by Preds, dumped out, kept in at the far point by Peaslin. Preds regain control. A whiff pass by Jenner Peaslin, recovered, dumped back into the Angels' end, pressured by Sandy. Stripped away by Peaslin. Peaslin pressured, looking for an outlet, backhands it back off the boards. Aiken passes it forward, headmans it up to Sandy. Sandy continues skating. Threads the needle, shot on target, saved by the goaltender. Cleared in the near side corner. Coming out with it is Sandy. Cycles in out front. Backhanded around. Tries to get a backhand shot. Slipped off of the stick. Cleared wide by the defense. Pressured now by Lundy. Asher Lundy puts on the brakes. Continues chase near side. Far side pass picked off by Bolte. Bolte having to wait for offsides to clear. Backhands it in. It's recovered now by defense. Far side pass. Couldn't find the target. Recovered by Peasland. Bank off the boards. Oh, it's stretching for it is Tweeten. Dumped back into the zone by the Preds. They'll go for a line change. MNF recovers. Passes up near side to Olsen. Olsen sidestepping a check. Goes out to Tweeten. Tweeten to tip pass to Bolte. He dumps it down deep. Continues giving chase. Recovered behind the goal line as they backhanded it back far side. Cross ice pass coming near. Couldn't control the pass was 7. He dumps it deep. Recovering behind the goal line is Theraldson. Rips it up along the boards. Nice drop pass from Tweeten up to Bolte. Bolte pressured, sends it to Olsen. Olsen puts the puck on net. They'll go for a line change. Coming in fast is Jace Peasland. He's giving chase from behind the net. Great back check and a steal from DeFiore. DeFiore on the stick handle looking for an outlet. Pressured, goes it into the far corner to Noah. Right back, one-timer attempt by DeFiore. Couldn't quite fully connect with it. Brought back in now into the Angels zone by 17. 17 shot hits the side of the net. For 687. It's hard to read numbers. Puck recovered by DeFiore. DeFiore feeds it up near side, just a little bit out of reach of Noah. Bouncing puck bounces over the stick of Nyquist. Recovered by DeFiore. Ed whiffs on the puck. Recovers, sends it back up ice towards Peasland. Peasland comes in contact with the zebra. Bouncing puck neutral ice. Jenner Peasland sends it back down before it's dumped by the Preds. Recovered now behind the goal line by MNF. MNF to Noah. Centering pass to DeFiore. DeFiore wins the red line, dumps it down deep. He'll continue giving chase. Puck slapped back near side by defender. Pressured by Polanski. Continuing to skate it is 25. Rips a shot, goes just wide of the net. Continues wrapping along the boards. Kept in by 87. Covered by MNF. MNF is going to continue skating it up the ice near side. Both checked off just as he was crossing over center ice. And offsides now is going to be the call. There'll be a near side face-off in the Woodbury end. Game's tied 0-0. We've got 10 minutes and 15 seconds left in period number 1. Cook with the draw off the tie-up. Face-off won by Preds. 71 recovers, carries it behind their own net. Sneaks around, passes back near side to 7. 7 feeds it up to 4. 4 winds up. He sends a lunar shot wide of the net. Misses far corner. Bouncing puck up, kept in at the point. Backhanded back in far side corner. Chasing it down is Peasland. Peasland on the turn. Lost it on the stick handle. And the puck does get tied up in the side of the netting. And Noonan will smother that one, forcing the referee to blow the whistle. It's going to be a far side face-off down in the Angels' end. Glove hand side of Noonan. 9:49 to go in period number 1. Still tied at a donut apiece. Shot from the point. Gets deflected wide. Picked up near side 27. Dumps it into the corner. It's recovered by Nyquist. Nyquist sends it up to Lundy. He tried feeding it up. It is kept in at the blue line. 11 dumps it in deep. Nyquist recovers near side along the boards. Lundy now racing forward out at the point. Good job taking away the shot. Shot and the rebound. Stick save by Noonan. Somehow, oh my goodness, no idea as that rebound was right there and he swatted that thing out like a pickleball paddle. Massive save by Noonan. Kept the score at 0. Puck tied up now, far side in the corner. Stolen away by Theraldson. Headmanned it up to Aiken. Aiken dumps it in. After winning the red line, continues to chase it down into the corner. Angels getting caught in a line change. Aiken tying the puck up along the board. Stripped away. Buried out now by 5 rather. 5 cycling in far side. Nice body check by Theraldson, removing player from puck. Bolte recover. He gets taken down behind the play. Woodbury pass out to the point. Couldn't settle the hard pass with 6 on the defender. Pressured out neutral ice by Olsen. 25 is going to continue cycling all the way down behind their net. Pass back near side, just out of reach, but it is going to be recovered by 11. 11 drop pass to 4. 4 winds up, passes it up to 11. Shot was on target, save bounced wide in front of the crease off of Noonan's leg pillow. Pass from the far side, Tweeten bounces off the stick of Olsen from behind. He's able to get it, chipped in. Giving chase, recovered now by 25. Pressured by Tweeten and Olsen. Kept in at the far point by Peaslin. Puck dumped, wrapped along the board. Stepping up to keep it in is Emineth. Giving chase was DeFiore, grabbing the puck. Shot from Tweeten, gets deflected just wide. Tweeten goes in hard into the boards, allows DeFiore to grab it. He gets taken down on the play. Shot from the knees, crossed in near side. Battling now in the corner is Noah. Noah grabbing hold. Lost it on the stick handle behind the net. Reaching for it now is DeFiore. DeFiore ties up the player near side. Loose puck dumped back around behind the net. Sent further up along the boards where it's stopped by Peaslin. Jace Peaslin's shot goes just wide near side. Kept in now along the boards by Emineth. Passes it up to DeFiore. DeFiore looking for an outlet. Continues cycling around out front. A shot, a goal! Noah buries it from point blank. A beautiful pass out front from DeFiore. And that's going to give the Angels up on the scoreboard. Jude Noah, the first goal of the tournament. Assists I'm going to credit to DeFiore and Emineth, as Emineth stepped up and kept it in along the boards as the Angels were on that line change. Angels now leading 1-0. We've got 7:16 to go in period number 1. Face-off won by the Preds. 27 the puck carrier now, pressured by Key. D pass pressured by Key, sends it back up near side. Bank pass off the boards, couldn't handle it, recovered by Nyquist. Nyquist sends it back up far side, giving chase now, carried it in. Was Polanski, but it's poke checked off of his stick right at the blue line in front of the Preds bench. Key now battling for the puck. Puck slapped away now by Therrelton, recovered by 7. 7 cycling up through the middle, poke checked away by Cook and Therrelton. Therrelton trying to hit Key, gets stripped away on the pass by the Predators. Therrelton had headmaned the puck up. Polanski battling for it, lots of snow in front of the Predators bench as they started the game on dirty ice. 87 tried getting a shot, beautiful stick job by Sandy, who took the shot away. I believe it was Christian Sandy, they got a stick on it. Puck did get cleared out of the zone, flipped back up into Angels' end by the Preds, recovered by Polanski. To Nyquist, up to Sandy. Sandy chips it down in deep. Giving chase now in the corner is Lundy. Pass back across along the boards where it's poke checked away by Aiken. Sandy tried to recover it. Just a little bit out of reach. Stepping up nicely was Therrelton. Therrelton still battling for it. Aiken comes in to give his support. Reds recover. Lost it on the stick handle. Pass back near side just a little bit. Off kilter, forces them to dump the puck back along the boards behind their net. Loose puck out. Shot from the point from Therrelton. Hits traffic before getting there. Huge shot from, let's see, that would have been Aiken. It was staved by the timber. The skinny part of the goaltender's stick. Deflecting it just up and over. Kept in at the point. Near side pass now. Dumped off the boards, and that puck's going to have momentum, carrying it all the way across. And icing is going to be the whistle. It should be a far side face-off down in the Woodbury end. That'll be a glove hand face-off for the goaltender. And Bolte's setting up for the face-off. Looks like there's a mouthguard equipment issue. Everything's back in order. Bolte's setting up for the draw. Puck tied up. Off the draw. Stepping in was Woodbury, recovering it. Skating back out now up middle ice is 4. And shot saved by Noonan. Puck gets deflected near side. Going after it was Olsen. Dumped further in by 98. Recovered far side by Emineth. Hill put on the brakes, changed direction. Tries dumping it off the boards. Is successful. Lost it on the sweep. Emineth going to continue skating it up near side. Feeds it up through the middle. And Tweeten tried to get taken down by a truck, but he said no. He stays on his feet. Able to get it back out of the zone, though, is Woodbury. 98 walks in. He rips a shot. Huge save by Noonan. Gets deflected off near side shoulder up and over. That puck would have been going in. Clutch save by Noonan. Recovered by the Preds. Sent back up. Headmanded up to 4. 4 skating down, circling below the hash marks. Lost it on the stick handle, turned inadvertently, and Bolte goes down super hard from behind the goal line. Loose puck now. Stepping up is 71. He rips a shot. That's saved by Noonan. That one was going to be going wide, I believe. A spin shot from 5. Tried to clear it out is Emineth. Olsen able to get enough on it now. Puck's going to be cycling down, racing towards it. And that maybe should have been waved off, as I think Peasland probably would have got there with the speed, but the interference of the defender kept him from getting there. I would have waved that one off if it was me, but it's not, so near side face-off off the icing, back down in Angels' End. 4:01 to go, period number 1. Off the draw, puck tied up in the skates, pass back out to the near side point, pressured by Noah. Flipped up deep into the corner. Pass out front. Couldn't find the target. Kept in far side by 6. Dumps it down into the corner. No clear way out. Send it back out. Broken up on the pass now by Therrelson. Therrelson still skating it up far side. Continues skating it. Lost it on the poke check. Loose puck shot towards net from DeFiore. Noah's there giving chase. He's tied up. Doing a good job battling 2 Preds. In the corner, getting some help now from Peasland. Pass out from the point. Tried to get a shot, was Nyquist, who has his stick tied up. DeFiore recovers, sent it to Peasland. Peasland sends it back out towards the point. Recovered by DeFiore. DeFiore, nice stick handling to keep it. Predators able to get control. Tried to keep control of it, was Therrelton able to come out. And sliding forward, and Predators, they're able to get through, and they bury one going top corner. As Noonan dropped down, almost had it with the glove, and that's going to tie it back up now at 1 apiece. And a reminder for those watching, every time Noonan makes an awesome save, try to mark it so that he can see the awesome saves he's got, but then every time they also get a goal, I mark it as a save, because that sends him a little snippet so that he can track those goals to see where the breakdown occurred for his development. Even though it indeed was not a save. Nice block shot there by Emineth. As Woodbury back on the offensive. Shot deflected. Nice leg save reaction by Noonan. Recovered now. Key sends it up towards center ice. Poke checked away though. Recovered back in Angels' End by Peasland. Peasland back up near side to Key. Key gets shouldered off of the puck. 7 dumps the puck back in. Far side corner. Recovered by Emineth. Emineth taking a look, passes near side to Peasland. Peasland flips it up to Key. Couldn't settle the high-flying, bouncing puck. Official goes down hard on the ice. Shot saved and held on, and the official's slow to get up. Been there. That sucks and that hurts. Especially when you get taken out from behind and you don't know what's coming and you're on your back faster than you know what's happening. When you get old, you don't recover. It feels like you got hit by a truck. Off the draw, puck slides in near side. Nice pass from Emineth, goes back far side. Picking it off the boards is Polanski. Missed his target. Thankfully, Emineth was there. Emineth now continues to skate it up near side. Wins the blue line, dumps it down deep. Puck bounce off the corner, pressured by Cook. Giving chase is Emineth. He's battled off the puck. Recovered centering pass from Emineth. No one there as Cook was cycling up to look for that back check roll. Nice job by Emineth keeping it, but offsides is going to be the whistle. Should be a near side face-off now in the Predators' end at the offsides dot. 1:52 to go in period number 1. Tied at 1 apiece. Christian Sandy with the face-off. Backhands it along the boards, far sides, recovered by 6. Sick pressured by Aiken, recovered now, skating up far side down, tries cycling in through the middle. Poke checked away by Therrelson. Therrelson on foot with him. Pass out to the point, no clear shot, sends it back up along far side boards. Send it down back behind, passed up near side, flipping it up over to 27. 27 tried ripping a shot, was pressured by Lundy. Nyquist now pressuring behind the goal line, picked up now along the boards by Lundy. Lundy's going to continue skating it out, far side, passes it up to Aiken. Aiken's going to continue skating it up, cuts in near side, backhands it towards the net. Recovering behind the goal line is Sandy. Sandy cycling down now into the far corner, centering pass, cycling through the blue paint in front of the net. Picked up off the puck is Aiken. He's pushed off of it. Bouncing puck now, 55 seconds to go in the period. Recovered by a 98. Backhands it back to defense. Headmans it back up to 98. Recovered that pass, cuts in. And a leg save by Noonan. So he was still able to get a shot off while being tied up. Here's Nyquist flying up ice. Continuing, lost it perhaps in some snow from the dirty ice. And winning the red line by the Preds, and they dump it back in near side, recovered by Olsen. Olsen chips it into the far corner, it's covered by Peaslin. Peaslin puts on the brakes, comes back near side to Nyquist. Nyquist pressured, sends it back, bouncing off the net to Peaslin. Peaslin up to Tweeten, hits Bolte. Bolte was looking for a pass, his stick was tied up. And now we're going to have offsides with 5 seconds to go in the period. It's a near side face-off down in the Angels' end.
5 seconds clock.
And Charlie Bolte setting up for the draw. Angels looking to just get it out of the zone. Nice job by Bolte tying them up. 7 recovers, and that's going to bring the period to an end. So we're going to have a little bit of a break now for the Zamboni to come out and get us some fresh, clean ice. So stick around, and we'll be back for periods number 2 and 3, the first game of the Edina tournament here on New Year's Day. Thanks for being with us. We'll be right back. Hey, Bree, if you're listening, you should text Justin to ask Zach where the best place is to get skate sharpened here in Edina. And then let me know. Let me know what he says. Second period underway. Face-off won by the Preds. Face-off won against DeFiore. Far side D pass comes back near side. Tries to pass it up forward. Deflected off the body of DeFiore. Chasing it down now is Pieslin. Near side pass hits a weird spot. Some wet water putting the brakes on the puck down in the Predators' end. Picked up near side. Gets stopped out front. Pass in front. Shot blast from Pieslin. Glove save held on by the goaltender. The wet ice will put an end to any puck movement as it immediately stops it dead in its tracks, as you just saw multiple times. A couple more minutes and that stuff will freeze up. Won't have that issue anymore. Sandy now coming out for the draw. Face-off won by Predators. D-side pass behind their net. Launch pass. Tries to feed to two sleepers. Broken up by Nyquist. Dumped back into the Preds' end. Bounces off the boards. Picked up. Almost lost it on the wet ice behind the net. Cross ice pass. Poke checked away by Pieslin. Looking for 11. Recovered by 4. 4 cycling in. Lost it on the pull-off from the boards. Poke checked away, but dumped back in by 4. Pass near side to Lundy. Lundy, skate save, continues skating it back out. He's pressured, puck stolen by 4. Stepping up far side is MNF, and offside's going to be the whistle. Far side face-off now in front of the Angels bench. 13:52 left in period number 2. Off the draw, face-off one against Cook. Forwarding pass, broken up, dumped off the boards by Therrelton. Giving chase is Cook. Predators bank past the boards off behind their net. Centering pass, broken up but recovered by 11. Feeds it up now to 7. Giving chase is Nyquist, Andrew Nyquist. A wonderful job on the back check. A nice poke check, breaking up the centering pass. Predators recover now behind the Angels' net. Giving some support is Cook as Therrelton was tying players up. Grabbing the puck now is Polanski. Polanski tried to feed it up to Key. Was recovered by Woodbury. Predators dump the puck back down into the corner. Giving chase is Nyquist. Nyquist on the reverse pass. Picked up now off the near side boards by Polanski. Polanski headmans it up to Therrelton. Therrelton tried chipping it further down. Took a weird stance on his stick. Pressured now by Key in the far corner. Reverse back into the far side by the D. Tries to clear it out. It's kept in out of the air by MNF. MNF swats it back down out of the air with his glove. Tries to clear it out. Again stopped by MNF. Shot towards net, hits traffic. Pressured by Bolte, and that puck's going to get flipped up and out of play. That should be a far side face-off down in the Predators' end, as the Predators' defense were the ones that flipped it up out of play. In any older age group, that would have been a 2-minute delay of game penalty. Bolte with the draw. Loose puck pulled off the boards, point blank out front. Olsen wide open. Decided to get a shot off. It was a nice save by the goaltender. Woodbury recovers. Lost, couldn't handle it on the pass. Bouncing puck grabbed out of the air by Bolte. Bolte sends it across to MNF. MNF fed it to Olsen. Bounces off of his stick. Olsen tying up player in front of Woodbury's bench. He gets tripped up and taken down on the play. Puck is now loose as it's pulled away. Recovered by Bolte. Bolte feeding it up to Tweeten. Bounces over a Woodbury player's stick. Recovered now by 25. 25 on the back pass. They dump it back behind their own net, far side now. Tries to clear it up. Banks it off the boards, and that puck's going to slide itself all the way down for a far side face-off from the icing whistle. 11:40 to go in period number 2. Both teams tied at 1 apiece. Angels goal in the first period Scored by Jude Noah. A nice pass from out behind the goal line from DeFiore, which I think can't remember if it was Cook or MNF. It was either 24 or 25 that fed it up to DeFiore. He was one of those. Off the draw, puck battle now near side corner. Predator is able to pull it off, pass it up towards 12 in the center ice. He's poke checked off the puck by Nyquist. Giving chase is Therrelton. Therrelton staying hot on pursuit. Pass out front. And a loose puck and buried by Woodbury as he was unprotected out front on the beautiful pass out in the slot. And that's going to give Woodbury the first lead of the game for them. Face-off won by DeFiore. Skating down to get it is Nyquist. He passes near side to D partner Therrelton. Therrelton feeds it up far side to Noah. Bounces off a Woodbury skate. Recovered by Nyquist. Back near side to Therrelton. Therrelton sends it. Weird bounce center ice. And it ricochets up over something and up and over the Woodbury player's stick who was trying to intercept. So now that's an icing whistle and a near side face-off down in the Angels' end. Left-hand side of goaltender Benjamin Noonan. DeFiore with the face-off. Bouncing puck off the draw, tied up in skates, chipped forward by Peaslin. Racing forward is Jace Peaslin. Peaslin was going for it. Nice job by Woodbury, slapping the puck to break it up on the poke check. Puck recovered by Jenner Peaslin. He feeds it up to Jace Peaslin. Bounces off of his stick, giving chase now. Both players tied up behind the goal line, recovered by Noah. Noah passes it out to Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin far side to MNF. MNF's shot deflected up and over the net off the stick of DeFiore. Loose puck out front. DeFiore was able to find it. Couldn't redirect the puck clearly enough, and this puck's going to get launched all the way down as they were looking for a center ice camper. And its icing is going to be the whistle, bringing it back down for a near side face-off in Woodbury's end, left-hand side of the goaltender. Off the draw with Sandy, recovered by Woodbury. Woodbury again dumps the puck. Their passing angles look to be just a little bit off as they're banking them off the boards, trying to find the streaking centerman. But just like what can happen on a billiards table, the angles aren't what they seem, and that puck is not going where they want it. Face off far side. Won by Woodbury into the corner. Dumped along the boards by defense. He's pressured by Sandy. Tied up now by Aiken, recovering it. Pressured along the boards by Lundy. Loose puck recovered by Sandy. Stripped off of his stick. Loose puck out front. Aiken was going for it. Couldn't get a shot off before the puck was cleared out by defense. Puck picked up by Peaslin. Sends it across to MNF. MNF goes to Lundy. Lundy recovers the puck stop, and Lundy is going down. Tries to get it centering pass. Was broken up by a sliding Woodbury defender. Puck recovered, brought back down to the Angels' end now. Far side pass out towards the net by 5. Stick saved by Noonan. Gets it up into the air. Tied up into the corner now by Lundy and multiple players. Grabbing loose puck is Sandy. Sandy's going to continue skating it up far side. He's going to win the red line. Oh, he's going to continue to skate with it. And lost it before he could decide what to do with it. Dumped back out. And 5's going to skate it back after changing directions. A backhand shot, glove saved by Noonan. Cleared wide by Therrelton out the point. Shot from 4. Low ice save. Hits traffic to the stick of Therrelton. Cleared wide. Recovered by Cook. Was trying to feed Therrelton as he was sliding up ice. Dumped back in along the boards by Woodbury. Cleared out now by Aiken. Couldn't get a whiff shot, so he had to dump it along the boards. Pass by Therrelton gets broken up. Recovered by Cook. Sends it up far side to Aiken. Aiken dumps it now into the Woodbury end to get some Angels line changes. Pressured now by Cook as Woodbury changes it behind their goal line. Pass from Cook out towards Polanski. Polanski on the turn. Shot on target. Looks like maybe that one was going to be going up and over the net. But it's grabbed by the goaltender's glove and held on for the whistle. 8:28 to go. That shot, I don't believe, should count as a shot on goal if it did. Cook with the face-off. Loose puck tied up in skates. Backhanded shot by Cook, recovered by Cook. His shot, secondary shot, went just wide, far side. Kept in at the point by Nyquist. Flutter puck off the stick of Cook, recovered by 25. 25 is going to continue cycling. Shot and blocker save by Noonan and up into the netting. So that's a whistle for stoppage of play. It should be a near side face-off down in the Angels' end. It's a glove hand saves face-off shot for Noonan. Off the draw, face-off won by Woodbury. Shot from the point, deflected off the skate or the shin pad. And Polanski's getting tied up. Shot by Key and a wonderful save by the goaltender as Polanski and Key were both battling for it. Polanski getting tied up by the player and allowed Key to get a stick on puck and a shot, and a really nice save for the goaltender, keeping Woodbury in the lead by 1. 7:58 left in period number 2. Face-off one, Woodbury, dumped behind the goal line boards, banked off the boards, kept in, dumped back in, offsides, as the Angels were slow to vacate the zone. Far side face-off in front of the Angels bench. Off the draw, face-off one, Woodbury. Passed up, deflected out of the air by Olsen. Allows Peaslin to recover. Peaslin feeds it up to Bolte. Bolte redirects it down deep into the near corner. He's going to continue giving chase. Puck recovered, sent back up along near side boards. Far side pass. Allows Woodbury to cycling, and now they are going to be offsides as they were premature to enter in the zone near side as it was carried across far side. Far side face-off now in front of Woodbury's bench. Bolte with the draw. Loose puck recovered by Winger. Passed it back, threaded the needles of defense. 71 banks it off the board. Stepping up is Emeneff. Emeneff chips it up, allows Tweeten to recover it. Tweeten reaching for it off to the kick forward on the skate pass. Recovered now by Woodbury as they cycle down below their net. Far side pass gets broken up by the body of their center four. Tying up the player along the boards and dumping it in is Bolte. Bolte recovering it, stripped off of his stick. Reversed back in before it's slapped forward by Peaslin. Olsen dumps the puck down into the near side corner. Giving chase is Tweeten behind the goal line. The defender was racing for it, bouncing puck as it was stripped away. Backhanded up by Nyquist. Olsen was skating in the right direction, but was not expecting the pass chip forward, which is what allowed the Woodbury team to recover that and come in, get that shot off, and a glove save by Noonan. Far side face-off now, blocker hand of Noonan. 6:30 to go in period number 2. DeFiore with the face-off, one to the far board, shot from the point, glove save there out of the air. Shot was going to be going high up and over the net, so that one also shouldn't count. And they did count that as a shot on goal. So the shots on goal that you're seeing on the scoreboard aren't official accurate shots on goal because they can only count as a shot on goal if it otherwise would score without being stopped by the goaltender. And any shot that was going to be going high or wide doesn't count. Centering pass from Jace Peaslin to Noah. Noah was tied up as he was racing forward. Shot from DeFiore. Wide, just far side. Shot from the point from Therrelton, wide, far side. Flipped up and out of the zone, racing for it now is 9. Stepping up to recover it is Therrelton. Therrelton continuing to pick up speed on the turn. He's going to get rubbed off the puck along the boards. Bouncing puck continues on to the stick of DeFiore. DeFiore lost it on the stick handle. DeFiore is now going to go and sit for 2. That's going to be a weak call. He's going to actually go for a cross check, which that That I do actually agree with. I wouldn't have agreed if that would have been a check-in from behind, as the player did it to himself, turning at the last second, which is dangerous right along the boards like that. But DeFiore will go sit for 2 for cross-checks, so that's going to be a near side face-off down in the Angels' end. And the first penalty and power play opportunity of the game. Power play opportunity for Woodbury. 5:36 to go, period number 2. Penalty kill face-off by Cook, won by Woodbury. Pass cross out to the point. Far side drop down, back out to the point. Looks like Woodbury operating a 1-3-1 with a cycle. Far side pass to 16. 16 looking for a pass in the center, broken up. Sent in by Kiesland, shot towards net and deflected up into the netting off the stick of Noonan. A nice redirect of the puck by goaltender Noonan to get the puck up and out of play, preventing any form of any type of rebound. Face-off 1, Woodbury against Cook. Pass out to the point, on the turn, goes back near side. 16 passes it back down behind the goal line now, crossing back near side into the corner. Drop pass back to behind, pass out front, and bat swing. And now it's going to be recovered by Nyquist, or by Emineth rather. And overskating it is Cook, and cycling in, shot blocker saved by Noonan. Recovered near side by Cook. Cook's going to dump the puck beautifully up and off the glass, where it will be recovered by Woodbury. 1 minute to go in the Angels' penalty kill. 16, change of direction, far side, passing it back out to the point. Woodbury setting up an aggressive 1-3-1. Shot towards net, blocked by Aiken. Aiken chipped it out of the zone, recovered by 4, poke checked away now by Cook. Cook aggressively going after the puck as it's sent back near side. Carried back into the Angels' end by 4, passing it back out to 27 at the point. Dumped back to 4. 4 heads that down in behind the goal line. Centering pass out front, stick saved by Noonan, recovered by Woodbury. Out to the point, right back far side boards, pressured by Emineth. Puck now recovered Woodbury in the corner, passing it back near side behind the Angels' net. Near side along the boards now to 4. 4 out to the point. 27 winds up, his shot gets deflected wide multiple times off traffic. Kept in by 4, racing for it now is Kiesland. 3 seconds to go before Angels are back on full strength. And now successful penalty kill by the Angels. Fresh on the ice is DeFiore. DeFiore grabs it on the turn, a backhand out front. Had Noah. Noah was right there, centering pass. And it's going to be grabbed and cleared out, and icing is going to be the whistle, so it'll be a near side face-off down in the Woodbury end. Multiple chance opportunities for the Angels with the puck out front in a wide open net with the goaltender out of position. Just couldn't find a stick to connect with it. 3:18 to go in period number 2. And DeFiore setting up for the face-off. Face-off 1, Woodbury. Pulled in off the boards. Far flip pass, bouncing off the stick of 91. And on the turn, and sneaks in and feeds it through the 5-hole of Noonan as he had dropped down. A play that Woodbury has been trying to do all game and successfully were able to complete it now this time.
You get it back. Let's go.
And that gives Woodbury a 2-goal lead with a score of 3-1 with 3:05 to go in period number 2. Fiore wins the faceoff back to Theraldson. Theraldson wins the red line, dumps it down deep. Covered behind the net, dumped along the boards, kept in far side point by Nyquist. Hammered back out by Woodbury, recovered by DeFiore to Kiesland. Kiesland dumps it into the corner, giving chase. Overskating it on the tip pass, sent back near side, stopped, kept by DeFiore. DeFiore out to Theraldson. Theraldson's shot hits traffic, skate saved by Woodbury. Pass out front, looking for it, was Kiesland. He was looking for that shot. Beautiful pass stolen by Noah as it was kept in the zone. Keeping it at the point is Therelton. Bouncing puck through the air. Stepping up is Therelton. Therelton rips one. Goes just wide of the net, far side. Tries to dump it out. It's kept in by M&F. Shot was on target. Stick saved by the goalie. 71 pressured now by Lundy. Woodbury recovering the puck, dumps it up and launches it down ice into the far side corner. So it'll be a near side face-off down in the Woodbury end with 2:07 to go in period number 2. Sandy with the face-off, loose puck pulled away by Lundy. Sandy rips a shot, hits traffic, recovered by Woodbury as they try flipping the puck out into neutral ice. Recovered by Peasland. Peasland far side pass to M&F. M&F to Aiken. Aiken tries dumping it deeper down where it's stopped short by Woodbury. Bank pass off the boards, broken up by M&F. M&F tries sending it down deep. Stopped by 5, headmans it up to 4. 4 is going to continue skating it up the boards. Poke checked away by M&F. Dumped further in by 8 at the point. Recovered in the far corner by 7, pressured by Peasland. Slapped away by Sandy, but recovered by 4. Pass out to the point. No clear shot towards net, so they dump it down where it's picked up behind the goal line. Skating it around back near side out to 6. 6 shot was going to be going wide. Chasing it after it is Lundy. He's tied up. Loose puck now picked up, pulled away off the boards by Sandy. Stepping up for it is M&F. M&F had lost it. Nice skate pass to himself. And offsides again as they were entering down into the Woodbury zone. It should be a near side face-off in the Woodbury end. Looks like they're choosing a far side face-off in front of the Angels bench. Just over a minute to go in period number 2. Puck tied up in skates. 87 uses his skate to recover it. Shot by 87. Stick saved by Noonan, deflecting it up into the netting. Near side face-off now down in the Angels' end, left-hand side of Noonan. Off the draw. Puck cleared out and pulled in towards the net. Stepping up was Noonan. Shot and blocker saved by Noonan. Olsen blowing a tire. He's pressuring a player along far side, swiping for it. Shot towards target, hits the stick of Nyquist. Olsen backhands it up behind the net to Therelton. Therelton cuts up all over the face-off circle. He's going to continue skating it up near side. He beats the player as he's cycling down. Shot domed it, saved by the bird cage of the goaltender. As they clear the puck back out into neutral zone. Forwarding pass deflected off the skate of far side winger, recovered by Nyquist. Nyquist pressured, change of direction to Therelton, hits Olsen. Olsen hits Bolte as he's cycling and flying up center ice. Bolte wins the blue line, he goes down into the boards, and that buzzer is going to bring period number 2 to a close. Successful period for Woodbury. Just as eventful for the Angels, but not as successful, with multiple opportunities. We'll have a very short intermission break before getting the conclusion of period number 3 underway here in Edina. period number 3 underway, and I forgot to change that on our scoreboard. I'll get that updated here momentarily. Face-off possession now by Woodbury, clearing it out, bounces off the stick of Peasland. M&F chasing it down now in the far side corner. He's pressured, puck slides near side now. Jenner Peasland chipping it up to Key. Nice job by Key using the boards. Dumping it down into the zone. Overskating it briefly was Polanski, but recovered by Key. He gets tied up along the boards. Going in to add some support is Luke Cook. Cook, 24 in black. Key, 16 in black. Loose puck picked up by Woodbury. Pass along the boards. Forward centering pass to 12. 12, skating with it. Gets around M&F, but he got his stick on the puck, so wasn't able to get it towards net. Woodbury going after it. Players get tied up now. Key with the puck, kept in as 27 stepped up from the point. Shot from the point, shot path broken up by Key. 87, the puck carrier, dumps it up off the boards. And M&F feeds it up out of the zone where Polanski was waiting for it. Lost it on the turn. Stepping up and recovered was Woodbury. Shot on target, glove save and held on by Noonan. 13:35 to go in period number 3. Are they running 15-minute periods?
Yeah, I just noticed that.
Oh, really?
I read that in the tournament rules.
Oh, time thing.
Yeah.
I just picked up on that now. So there's no way that they had that many minutes tick away. 15-minute periods. Face-off won by Angels. Tied up in the far corner is Therrelson, recovered by Woodbury. A beautiful stick poke check by Therrelson. Out to the points, kept in. High flying puck grabbed by 7. Recovered now by DeFiore. DeFiore skates it back out into the neutral zone. Sends it up far side to Peasland. Peasland, he gets tied up, and that player is going to go down real hard. And pass out front. Beautiful job. And Noah burying one again.
Good play, Black!
Jude Noah getting that pass from DeFiore and Peasland. Second assist for DeFiore to Noah of the game. The first Noah goal was assist from either M&F or Cook, I don't remember which one. And then this time by Jace Peasland. Woodbury back on the offensive, skating it up near side, pass from 7 to 4. 4 centering pass, looking for 11, who is striking in, far side. Kept in at the point. Pass forward, puck bounces over the stick of Noah. On the pass from DeFiore, recovered by Woodbury. Far side pass, pressured by DeFiore, sends it up where it's grabbed by 4. 4 skates it back down into the Angels end. Centering pass through the skates of end to target 11. Puck recovered now by Therrelson. Therrelson blows around multiple players. He's cycling in. Therrelson rips a shot. Save and beautiful rebound protection by the goaltender, not allowing the puck any type of movement after smothering it. And that'll be a far side face-off.
Good job, Louie!
Down in Woodbury end. 12:21 to go, period number 3. Angels reducing that Woodbury lead back to 1 with score 3-2. Lead going to Woodbury. Near side face-off now. 98 winds up. He rips a shot using the legs of M&F as a screen as he shot it and threaded the needle between M&F's skates. It was going just wide though. A battle now in the neutral zone. Coming out with it is Lundy. Lundy rips a shot. A chest save and held on again by the Woodbury goaltender. Sandy coming out for the face-off. Puck dumped along the boards by Woodbury. And it's pressured, kept in at the blue line by Aiken. Recovered by Woodbury. Woodbury pressured by Sandy, skating it back out. Again pressured by Sandy. Lost it on the stick handle, but dumped further in the Angels zone by 5. Recovered in the far corner by Peasland. Peasland tries to feed it up. Couldn't get a shot. shot bouncing up, and it's going to be a goal as the puck was high flying up out of the air and it was batted. And I believe that goal will count as the puck was not higher than the crossbar from my vantage point. Otherwise, if it would have been a high sticking and no goal. So that's going to give Woodbury that 2-goal lead once again. Some good puck sense from that goal scorer. Looks like 98 was the goal scorer for Woodbury. Face-off one, Woodbury against Bolte. D dumps the puck up just out of reach of Jenner Peaslin. He'll skate back and recover. Passing it up to Olsen. Olsen backhands it up to Bolte. Bolte, bank pass off the boards looking for Tweeten. Bad angle. It's recovered by Woodbury. Send it back far side, recovered by Peaslin up to Emineth. Emineth feeds Bolte. Bolte backhands it up to Tweeten. Tweeten, he wound up, tried to get a shot. Stopped by Woodbury, kept into the point by Olsen. Tries dumping it up towards center ice. Woodbury back on the offensive now. 4 carrying the puck. Far side pass, looking for 9. Poke checked away by Therrelson. Bolte send it up to Olsen. Olsen lost it on the pass. Recovered, dumped it down deep. Chasing it down into the corner is Therrelson. Therrelson sends it to Bolte. Bolte whips it. Loose puck and a goal! That's going to go to Tweeten as he was looking for that rebound, and almost the exact same scenario that just happened down on our end. And Tweeten getting a stick on it. That's going to get, I believe, a pass from Therrelson and Olsen on the assist to the Tweeten goal, and that's going to bring that goal deficit back to within 1. With a score of 4-3, Woodbury still in the lead. We've got 10 minutes, 29 seconds of hockey remaining in period 3. Off the draw, face-off one by Cook. Loose puck had been picked up by Nyquist. Back to Therrelson, back to Nyquist. Nyquist tries feeding it up center ice to Key. Recovered by Woodbury. Over skating it was Cook. Dumped back into the Angels zone by Woodbury, where it's grabbed by Nyquist. He's tied up along the boards. Reaching for it is Cook. Puck still is loose. Woodbury able to find it. Couldn't get a shot or a pass out front as that stick was tied up by Cook. Broken up now by Therrelson along the far side boards. Kept in at the point by Woodbury. Chipping it out just out of the reach of Key. Recovered near side by Therrelson. Therrelson wins the red line. Dumps it down deep. It's going to be recovered behind the Woodbury net, and they're going to change direction. Key send the player hard into the boards. Pressured by DeFiore. Pass back up near side now. Seven's going to carry it back in towards the Angels' end. Tries to get a centering pass, whiffed on it, and now we're going to have Key flying up ice. Key going for it. A great job by 6. A wonderful defensive play tying up Key, but recovered by the Angels. Stepping up is Emineth. Ruth shot on target. Glove save and held on by the goaltender. It'll be a near side face-off down in the Woodbury end. Nice glove save and hold on for no rebound by the goaltender. 9:09 to go in period number 3. Angels still trailing by 1. Driving forward after the face-off battle is Noah. Noah continuing to chase the puck in the far corner, coming out with it. Drop pass back to DeFiore. DeFiore sauce pass up, looking for Peaslin. He was tied up. Recovered near side by Emineth. Out to Jace Peaslin, who had taken position at the point. Pass forward, broken up by Jace Peaslin. Giving chase now is DeFiore. Far side D pass. Stripped away by Noah. Noah's going to continue giving chase, forcing Woodbury to dump it up along the boards. Pass out front, leg save, cleared right out in front of the slot. Right towards Noah, but it's recovered by Woodbury. Woodbury dump pass, chipping it down, and force flying up far side ice, looking for 5. Nice shot. Leg saved by Noonan. Dumped back in by 5, right to the stick of Emineth. Emineth was looking for Peaslin. His pass forward, broken up. Both checked away by DeFiore, shot by 4, stick saved by Noonan up into the glass. Recovered by Jenner Peaslin. Noah now feeds it up, and ice is going to be tipped off. How is That was, it certainly was a tip, but it was a pass from an Angel and tipped by an Angel. That should have been icing, but we'll take it. Puck battle now along the near side boards, covered by Nyquist. He backhands it down deep into the near corner, giving chase is Lundy. Nyquist stepping up from the point. Puck does clear out of the zone, recovered by Aiken. Aiken goes far side to Therrelton. Bouncing puck now recovered by Nyquist. Nyquist got to pass back. On the turn, he rips a shot. Sends one that was going to be going up high. And glove save, we'll see if they're going to count that as a shot on goal. Which they shouldn't. Doesn't look like it. Stepping up for the face-off is Christian Sandy. 10 in black. Face-off, one Sandy. Shot by Nyquist. Gets deflected by the skate traffic of a Woodbury player. Recovered. Forwarding pass broken up by Nyquist. Nyquist tries to feed it up to Sandy. His pass hits a stick. D-to-D pass. Brings it back out to 9 neutral ice. Couldn't settle. The bouncing puck was 12, but he chases down, recovers. Kept it in at the point, but offsides. He didn't keep it in at the point. As 25 hammered it back into the Angels zone from the neutral ice side of the blue line. Near side face-off now. 7:05 to go. Period number 3. Angels down by 1. Face-off 1, Woodbury against Bolte. Far side pass banking off the boards. Recovered by Peaslin. Peaslin feeds it up to Bolte. Bolte sends it up to Tweeten. Tweeten was trying to feed it up to Olsen. Couldn't get enough mustard on it. Broken up pass now by Emineth. Emineth continues skating it down near side. Lost it on the poke check. Couldn't get a clear shot with it. Pressure now behind the goal line by Olsen. Change of direction, skating it back out is Woodbury. Sends it up far side. Poke checked away by Peaslin. Recovered now by Tweeten. Will Tweeten skating it up. Passes it up near side to Olsen. Olsen rips a shot on target. Blocker save. Pass from Olsen out front. And cycling away from the net is Tweeten. And offsides now is going to be the call as Olsen had got taken down on the previous play deep in the Woodbury zone. Was trying to get out before being dumped in. So it'll be a far side face-off in the Woodbury end, right in front of the Woodbury bench. 6:13 to go in period number 3. Cook with the draw. Face-off 1, Woodbury. Had manned it up to the stick of 7. 7 slapped it forward after winning the red line. Covered by Therrelton in the corner. Key tried battling for it. He's tied up. Puck pass out to the far side. Loose puck and shot after being deflected. And very good puck sense by Noonan. Tracking it and the loose puck and smothering it with his glove. Far side face-off now. Angels end. Glove hand side of Noonan. 5:49 to go. Cook with the draw. Quick shot off the draw from the left winger. A beautiful hockey sense type play from Woodbury, number 11, driving forward and immediately getting that quick shot off. Nice save by Noonan. Face off again, far side. Face off 1 as it was chipped forward. I believe those were wins by Woodbury. I don't think that was a win for Cook, as that play was designed for that type of a shot. Puck now down, and now we're going to have a Woodbury penalty for probably roughing, would be my guess. As Polanski got sent down hard with a jab to the back. And some instruction being given from the referee and the official to the player. Just an explanation on what he did that resulted in the penalty, which I kind of like seeing that, where an official will explain something like that so that next time the player can know a better option. So it's a power play opportunity for the Angels. 5:28 to go. Off the draw, quick shot by Noah, hits the side of the net. Covered by Woodbury, kept in at the far side point by Peaslin. He dumps it down behind the goal line. Reaching for it though is Woodbury. Woodbury able to get it and bounce it out to the stick of Jace Peaslin. Jace Peaslin passes it up near side to Polanski. Polanski sends it back to Jace Peaslin. Peaslin skates it back up near side now, back down into the Woodbury zone. He's going to continue skating it down along behind the goal line. Passing it out to the point to brother Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin's shot was just wide, somehow made its way through all that traffic. Recovered by DeFiore to Polanski, back to DeFiore. DeFiore still has the puck along the boards, out to Polanski. Polanski stepping up from the point, continuing down. Sends it back out to the point to Jenner Peaslin, to Jace Peaslin, far side. Jace Peaslin with the pressure, sends it down behind the goal line to Noah. Noah looking for it. Jace Peaslin, he rips a shot, gets deflected by a Woodbury stick in the line of fire. Up and out of play as it came in contact with the netting. Far side face-off, Woodbury end. 4:24 to go. A glove hand side face-off of the Woodbury goaltender. Aiken with the draw, face-off one Woodbury. Skating it down now behind the goal line. Rips it hard along the boards. Kept in at the point by Bolte. Battling for it is Aiken. He's going to go down on it. Nice job by Woodbury tying up Aiken's stick. 4 now. Wins the red line. Dumps the puck on target. Stick saved by Noonan. Recovered behind the goal line by Theraldson. Recovered by Aiken. Aiken now skating it up far side. He's going to continue skating with it. He rips a shot. Blocker save. High flying puck out front. Bounces over the stick of Emineth. Stepping up now is Bolte. Bolte, no clear shot, sends it and banks it off the boards. A wraparound attempt by Key. He dumps it along the boards, tying up him was number 4. Stepping up is Bolte. Aiken recovering the puck along the boards. He's immediately pressured. Battling for it, and now Woodbury back at full strength. They're back on the offensive. Shot towards net, broken up by Theraldson. Covered by Emineth. Emineth dumped it near side. Key tying up player along the boards. Allows Aiken to step up for it. Woodbury recovering. Cycling around out front. Tries to get a clear shot. Couldn't get a hard shot on it. And puck is now going to get dumped all the way down. Icing's going to be the whistle. And a desperate line change is going to be taken by the Angels. We've got 3:01 to go. Period number 3 with a near side face-off down in. The Angels end. Blocker hand side of Noonan. DeFiore setting up for the face-off. Face-off won by Woodbury. Woodbury dumping the puck up along the boards. Tying it up is DeFiore. Loose puck as he continued to skate it up behind their net. Banking it off the boards. Bringing it back down deep is Peaslin. Sends it up to Nyquist. Up to Noah. Noah tries to delicately pass it up. Got broken up by a Woodbury skate. Nyquist chasing after it. Stepping up now is Jace Peaslin. He sends the puck back up near side. Nyquist, bank pass off the boards. Allows DeFiore to skate it out of the zone. DeFiore sends it across to Peaslin. Jenner Peaslin's going to continue skating it into the zone. Peaslin sends it up towards Nyquist. He was immediately pressured. Could have been a better play to maybe dump that deep instead of passing it near side. And Woodbury now is going to launch it down, so it'll be a far side face-off down in the Woodbury end after the icing whistle. A glove hand face-off side of the goaltender. 2:06 to go in period number 3. Angels trailing by 1. We'll have to watch and see when Angels might make the decision to get an extra attacker on the ice if Benjamin Noonan does come out of the net. After the drop, stepping up from the point was Emineth. Emineth still battling for it. Woodbury able to flip it up out of the zone, recovered in the neutral zone, off the bouncing puck. Driving forward now is Noah. Noah winds up, he rips a shot, chest save, and a rebound by DeFiore. A secondary save. Loose puck again recovered by DeFiore, passing it out to Peaslin. Peaslin rips a shot, goes just wide of the net. Stepping it up From the point is Emineth. He gets tied up along the boards in the corner. And we're going to have Noonan now leaving for the extra attacker. 1:23 to go in the period. Puck recovered by Woodbury behind their net. Bank pass off the glass. Kept in at the point by Noah. Backhanded in. Empty net for the Angels. High flying bouncing puck does slide down. Chasing down and icing is going to be waved off. It's going to be recovered by Emineth, but immediately pressured in the corner by Woodbury. 7 dumps the puck along the boards. Recovered now behind the net by Cook. Cook passes it up to Emineth. Emineth sends it back up to Cook. Cook continues skating it down to Lundy. Lundy puts a puck on net. Just out of reach of Aiken, who would have had an opportunity. He would have been crashing far side. 39 seconds to go. Puck vacated the zone back to Emineth. Got some deep support pass up to Peasland. Skating it back in. Shot on target, and it's a save and held on and frozen. We got 28 seconds to go, and it'll be a far side faceoff down in the Woodbury end. It's a glove hand side faceoff for the goaltender, and DeFiore stepping up for the faceoff. Angels still with an empty net extra attacker as they're trailing by 1. Faceoff won by Woodbury. Puck gets dumped off the boards out in the neutral zone to the stick of Therrelson. Whipping it is Nyquist. Woodbury recovers, tries to get it in. Sent far side by Nyquist. No one far side for the Angels. Broken up, recovered by Woodbury. And 10 seconds to go. Therrelson now sends it up to DeFiore. DeFiore cycling it up. And offsides is going to be the call. And now there's 4 seconds to go, and it's going to be a near side faceoff. One more real quick drive opportunity. The best chance that the Angels have now is for DeFiore to try and drive that puck forward, and then everybody crash the net. And that's not the faceoff that you would want to see. You don't want to pull that puck backwards when there's that limited amount of time. You want to hammer that thing forward and then give chase. So that's going to do it for the first game here in Edina. Angels trailing by 1. A good game played by both teams. And we're back at it here tomorrow as the Angels will take on White Bear Lake at 11 a.m. We'll be coming to you live again for that game. Goals for the Angels today. Noah in the first period, and then Noah again in the third, followed by Tweeten for goal number 3. Just coming up a hair short. Appreciate everybody being with us. And until tomorrow, have a safe remainder of your New Year's Day. God bless.